1, 2, 3. Yeah. Y'all been gone so long, been trying to see for years. And I got nothing to show, just coming and roll by ear. And if there's a man upstairs, he can bring me rain. But I've been sending up prayers, something tame. I think I finally found my hallelujah. I've been waiting for this moment all my life now. My dreams are coming true, yeah. I've been waiting for this moment. And it's good to be alive, right about now. Woo! Good to be alive, right about now. Good to be alive, right about now. Yo, hallelujah, let that be some booyah, say yeah. Yo, it's good to be alive, right about now. Woo!
I say good, you say morning. Good morning, good morning. I say Jefferson believes, you say Jets achieve. Jefferson believes, Jets achieve. Jefferson believes, Jets achieve. Good morning, Jefferson students, staff, and families. This is Mr. Miller broadcasting from Lincoln Hawk Studio in my basement. And here are your Jet announcements for Tuesday, April 28th, 2020. Thanks for tuning in today. I hope you have subscribed to my YouTube channel, Mr. Miller Jefferson Jets. Please help me spread the word so we can get as many Jefferson students and families tuned in to the announcements. So, have you been going to school with the new way with Google Classroom? Well, we are into week 3 of this new and the only way that school will be happening during this time at home. I have heard a few people say it is different, it's uncomfortable, it's challenging, it's hard. I agree with this for sure, but this is just the new reality and we all have to adjust and do our best. Most of the students are familiar with Google Classroom or getting used to it. It is going to be a little different, a little uncomfortable, and definitely challenging. Teaching and learning online is new for everyone, students, teachers, and parents. I know I've learned a lot about Google Classroom. What I can tell you is that your teachers are working hard. They are planning activities and resources for you to use. Starting this week, along with the activities and resources in your Google Classrooms, there will be a video lesson in office hours. What does this mean? Well, there will be at least one short video lesson posted in your Google Classroom by Jefferson teachers. Also, starting next week, teachers will have office hours where they will be available to talk to you. Answer any questions from your Google Classrooms, even if you just want to drop in and say hi and hang out. The office hour times have been posted. Every teacher will have one 45-minute block once a week where you will be able to meet with them. When you meet with the teachers during their office hours, it will be on Google Meet. Let's show you how this will work. It's actually not too hard. It's just different for many. First of all, to find the office hour times of the teachers, this is what you do. If it's not already in your Google Classroom, you can do this. You go to a window. You type in Davenport. There it already comes up for me, davenportschools.org. And you get there, and you can click on Continuous Learning. That's this one right here in the quick links. Click on that. That takes you to this sheet. Go to elementary here at the top. Go to Jefferson. And then you might have to scroll on a little bit, but there it is. Teacher office hours right here. Boom, you click on it. It opens up a nice Google Doc, and it's got all the times of the teachers and stuff on here for you. So you just got to find your teacher's name or the teacher you're looking for to talk to, and their times are there, and you can chit-chat with them. Now, once again, to show you how this works, this is all going to be on Google Meet. So we're going to show you how it's going to work. And once again, it's not too hard. It's just different. You just got to know where to go. So to Google Meet, they want you to do this through Google Classroom. So you would go like to your waffle, and you would go to the waffle up here in your Google Drive, click on Classroom. That's going to take you to your Google Classroom. And then when your classes come up, you have these classes here, or whichever ones you've signed up for. Okay, so this is the PE one. And I forgot to turn that on, Mr. Miller, but that's okay. We'll click in here. And if you click on classwork, you'll notice that Meet is not on right now because I have to turn that on my settings. So I'm going to turn that on. I'm going to save it. And then we'll go back to the classwork. And then boom, there's the Google Meet. So that has to be on. And then you click Google Meet. And then once you do this once, it usually doesn't ask you after that, but you just have to make sure that you allow access for the camera and the microphone. So you have to click allow or yes. If that pops up, usually it pops up at the top. And then you just click join now. It makes that doing sound. And then boom, you are in. And I'm obviously the only one in here. There's nobody else during this time. So that's how you work Google Meet. This is the mute button. You can turn your microphone on and off. Like you can't hear me right now, even though you see my mouth moving. You can't hear me because I muted it. So that's how you mute it. And then when your phone call or your Google Meet is over, then you're just going to click this right here, and it's going to be leave call. And you just have to leave before the teacher does. Pretty cool. So I'm going to leave it, and we'll go back to the announcements. Boom. And there we go. So once again, hopefully you're getting that process down on how to do a Google Meet. Once again, here's a cheat sheet or a visual guide that you can use if you can't remember what you just saw. So later on, you can go back to this video, pause this part, and boom, you have a guide. So there it is right there, and you can just pause right there if you need to, take a picture on your phone, and it's there for you. Hopefully you have the correct classroom codes and you have joined your different classes. I know a lot of people picked up Chromebooks today, so hopefully they're doing this today. If you have not done this yet, this is the first thing we want you to do. So if you haven't done this yet, we would love for you to do this today. Remember, every student can join the following classes. Your grade level class, this is where you will find activities for reading and math, science, social studies, art, music, and PE classes that you can join are in there as well. If you are in orchestra, band, tag, ESL, there are codes for you to join these as well. And if you haven't joined these new classes yet and you need to find the different Google Classroom codes, this is the site where you find all of them for the codes for all different grade levels and classes. And this is the same one I showed you earlier. So real quickly, if I take you back here and I go to Davenport Schools, and you could find this website on our Jefferson website too, but you click on continuous learning again, and you get to this page and you click Jefferson again. It's just the other choice on here. So all the Google codes are right here. And that's where you'll find those. Pretty simple. Hopefully most of you were to that point. Now we're going to go, and like I said, it's on the Jefferson website. I know it's been posted on the PTC Facebook page as well. That's where you can find that site. If you're having trouble with this, I made a separate tutorial video on some of these things that are different to help you out. This video is on my YouTube channel. So if you are confused and you're like, what is Mr. Miller saying? What are these codes or whatever? Don't worry. I'll be able to help you, and I know your teachers are willing to help as well. I looked at it the other day, and the video has over 110 views. So that's hopefully a good sign that some students are getting into the correct classrooms. Remember, you must always use your district or student ID to do all of this. Now, if you join the correct classrooms, you do not have to go through that website each day. You just go through, that was only for the first time. You just go through your Google Classroom like normal. Kind of like I showed you already. You're just going to go to your Drive, go to the waffle, click on Classroom, and then those classes appear. And then you can start looking for those activities and resources to feed your brain. We want you to check into your Google Classroom each school day. And your teachers have activities and resources, and soon there will be video lessons as well to feed your brain. We do not expect you to work all day long. Just a few hours a day would be awesome. You still have the weekends off from school, but Monday through Friday, we encourage you to do some schoolwork. Your brain needs fuel. We want you to continue to feed your brains. I just want to give a quick shout out to the following Jets who have joined the PE Google Classroom: Dejan Burka, Anthony Olivo Perez, and Maya Saldivar. Thanks for joining. We are up to 59 students in my PE Google Classroom, but I want this number to be higher. Come on, Jets, join my PE Google Classroom. I want you to stay active for at least 30 minutes a day. Now, I have counted how many Jets have signed up for all these other classes as well. Mrs. McCartney's class in room 24 have the most kiddos in Google Classroom. Way to go, Miss McCartney. That is awesome. Shout out to all the JET students and families in room 24. Today, we have no birthdays to celebrate, so we're going to go straight to the Jefferson Jet joke of the day. Great idea from Mama Miller again. If you have a joke that you want me to use in the announcements, share it with me. Email it to me. Okay, here we go. What becomes smaller when you turn it upside down? One more time. It's a riddle, kind of like a joke or a riddle. What becomes smaller when you turn it upside down? The number 9. LOL, get it? Math joke. Jefferson, can I get a what for Brendaya Sykes from room 10? What? Brendaya from Mrs. Trowbridge's room is getting today's Jefferson shout out because she finished her first grade Lexi before spring break. Mrs. Trowbridge said that Brendaya worked super hard to get this finished. She also said that Brendaya is an absolute rock star. I totally agree with that. Brendaya, you rock. And I know I got the wrong picture up there. Let me go back here, Brendaya, because I got you there just to make this official. Brendaya, as I had you on the shout out page, but I didn't put it on this one, so I'm going to put it on there. Yeah, there we go. Now I feel better, Brendaya. Whew. All right, Brendaya, here's your shout-out page, girl. First grade Lexia finisher, Brendaya Sykes. There she is. She's a rock star. Jefferson, can I get a whoop-whoop for Justin Duong from room 1? Whoop-whoop. Justin from Mrs. Piazza's class is getting today's at-home shout-out because Justin has finished kindergarten ST Math at home. Mrs. Piazza said that she is very proud of Justin for completing this at home, and so are we. She said that his level of EAB is amazing. Fantastic job, Justin. Stay learning. And there's Justin's kindergarten ST Math finisher shout-out page. Brendaya and Justin, I have you on the bonus Plinko list. On the next slide, I'm going to tell you how this is going to work. We are going to continue to recognize students that were rocketed in the classroom at Jefferson, and we will continue to recognize students that are rocking the new way to learn at home with Google Classroom. Are you working hard enough to get one of these student shout-outs? So this Wednesday, the Millers will be going live on YouTube to play Plinko for all these shout-out recipients. We will play Plinko, and the prizes that you win on the Plinko board will be delivered to your house by the Millers. So I hope we can spread the word and get as many people to tune in Wednesday night at 5 o'clock. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Mr. Miller Jefferson Jets, and tune in. Speaking of shout-outs, if you would like to give a shout-out to anyone, email Mr. Miller. You could also create a shout-out in a Google Doc and share it with me. You can include a picture if you want, along with why you're giving a shout-out. This shout-out can be about anything. It can be about video game victory, a celebration about how you and your family are handling quarantine life, who won the big game of Uno at home, whatever. When you share something with me, look for my Iowa hat so you have the correct name. My email is millerch@davenportschools.org. Today's at-home shout-out is from no one. Come on, Jets, share some shout-outs with me. Jefferson JetBuck raffles will resume when school returns in the 2020-21 school year, and we are back at Jefferson. But hold on, Jets. I have an idea and just need to get approval, and then we will get this at-home version of a JetBuck raffle going. I think it would be cool. School and breakfast lunch meals are available. You can go to any one of the middle schools, Smart, Williams, Sudlow, or you can go to the ASC at JB. You can pick these meals up from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. When you pick up your lunch, you get your breakfast for the next day as well. It's a pretty good deal. Also, if you want to, you can pick up paper packets of activities and resources to use at home. Next up on the announcements, 10 questions with. This has probably been my favorite part about doing the announcements. This has been a fun way for us to get to know these amazing staff members. I have learned many new things about my friends since we started this. Yesterday, we had Mrs. Carter, and today her sister is joining us. Mrs. Van Note teaches 4th grade in room 14. Mrs. Van Note has one of the best rooms at Jefferson and is a rock star. Like her sister, she is simply one of the nicest ladies around. Let's chat with Mrs. Van Note. All righty, Jefferson. I have Miss Van Note with me today. Good morning, Miss Van Note.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I am doing pretty fantastic. All right, here we go. 10 questions with. We want to know, Miss Van Note, who are you quarantined with during this time, and what have you guys been up to? I'm combining 1 and 2 together.
Okay. I am quarantining with my husband, Paul, and then my son, Henry. He's 19, so he had to come home from college, so that was a huge bummer for him. And then my daughter, Clara, she's 16. She's a sophomore. And then I have 2 cats, Neil and Eddie. And we've been playing a lot of games, actually. We played Monopoly. My son gets like really serious about Monopoly. He gets like really upset, and it's like a big deal. And we played Scrabble, and we played Trivial Pursuit, which I like that a lot. So we've had several Monopoly tournaments.
So
and those can take a long time.
Yes. So are you playing individuals or teams?
Individuals.
Individuals. Nice.
Yep. Yes.
Okay, question number 3 is, what do you miss the most about Jefferson?
I miss all my students, and I miss just how we spent our days, our routines, and having fun with them, and talking to them, eating lunch with them, and I just miss hanging out with I had a really cool class, and they're a great bunch of kids, and I just miss hanging out with them every day.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Question number 4 is, what is your favorite vacation that you have been on?
Last summer we took a big vacation, which we don't do that all the time. It was just like kind of a one-time thing, but we went to Italy, and we were there for almost 3 weeks, and it was so much fun, and it was amazing. It was just like a dream come true. So that was kind of a once in a lifetime. We're not gonna do something anytime soon, but that was a really great vacation.
Was the food just absolutely amazing?
It was. It was incredible. We still talk about it. We're still like, remember we were at that one restaurant and we had this, and it was unbelievable.
That's awesome.
So,
it is awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. So with Italy already out of the way, what is your dream vacation is the next question.
My dream vacation, I would like to do like a London and Paris type of thing. I've been to Paris before a long time ago when I was like 20, but I would like to go with like my whole family, maybe go to see all the things in London and do one of those, ride the train under the English Channel, and maybe go some places in France, other places that, besides just Paris, but kind of do something like that. Maybe even go to like Germany or, other countries in Europe. I would like to do that.
It'd be incredible. I was telling Mr. Lacey, I took a senior high school trip. We went to Paris, and we went there for 3 days, and then we stayed with the family for 2 weeks, and then we went back to Paris for 2 days. And we stayed in a town called Saint-Malo, M-A-L-O. And that's where the family that I stayed with lived in Saint-Malo, and it's right on the English Channel in France. It was absolutely incredible. It was super cool. So it's one of my favorite trips. Mrs. Miller, that's one of the next things for Mrs. Miller. She wants to get over there. She's never been over there. So okay.
Definitely.
Question number 6 is, what is your favorite restaurant, and what do you like to order from that restaurant?
Well, I like a lot of restaurants, but I've worked at 2 restaurants that are probably still my favorite places to eat. And one of them is Polly Pizza in Iowa City. I used to work there a long time ago, and that's still the best pizza. I love it so much. And the other one is I used to work at Johnny's Italian Steakhouse in Moline, and that food is so good. So good. Yeah, those are 2 of my favorite, but also were my previous places of employment.
Now, I'm also curious, your sister yesterday, Mrs. Carter, mentioned how good her husband's tacos were. Have you had Mr. Carter's tacos?
Yes, they are amazing.
Are they amazing?
Such a treat. Yes, it's such a treat to be able to go over to their house. He makes the most incredible tacos, better than any restaurant. He makes the salsas from scratch.
Oh my
God. It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah. So I might have answered your question for you. So what is the favorite food that you cook or somebody in your family cooks?
Well, definitely Victor's Tacos. I make pretty good, I have to say, I make pretty good lasagna. I think I have that mastered. That doesn't last too long around here when I make that.
Nice. That is one of my questions, because if you might have noticed, the trend is a lot of us Jefferson staff members, we don't cook a lot. So do you cook a lot or not cook
Yes,
a lot?
I have been cooking a lot.
Okay.
Yes, a lot. I'm a little bit tired of it, but not really, because I mean, I have 2 teenagers and they like to eat. So, but
Yep.
yes, I'm cooking a lot.
But sometime I'll have to share with you my lasagna story with Mrs. Miller. It's well, I'll just tell you real fast. So
Okay.
on her side of the family for Christmas, lasagna was always the dish for Christmas. And then when we got married, I went over there. She kind of warned them that I'm not like a big lasagna fan, a big cheesy fan. So they started making it with less cheese and more meat like every year, and it became more of a meaty lasagna because of me. And now they don't even do it anymore. I'm like, I ruined their lasagna tradition.
Oh my gosh.
This is my pickiness, but so okay. Question number 8: would you rather Netflix and chill, play a video game, read a book?
Well, I don't know. I'm taking 2 classes right now online through Western Illinois University. So I'm finishing a lot of homework because the class ends in a couple weeks. So it's kind of coming down to the wire. I haven't had time to watch a lot of Netflix, but when these classes are over, then I'm going to. So
You've been busy.
Right now, it's read a book because I have to.
Love it. So you've been
But
busy.
then after that, it's going to be Netflix.
Love it. Okay, question number 9: would you rather have chocolate or candy? And what are some of your favorites?
Chocolate and Almond Joy. I love coconut. Chocolate and coconut is my favorite. So Almond Joy or anything that has coconut. And I like Snickers.
Frozen Snickers or regular?
Yes, frozen as Snickers ice cream bars.
Yes. Okay, do you want to weigh in on the popular debate of the green Skittles, lime or green apple? Where do you lie?
I would say lime.
Okay. Lime is kind of in the lead right now, so.
Yeah, I just take all the Skittles and just put it in my mouth at the same time. So I just have this like confusing fruit flavor going on.
Wow, I can't do that. I wouldn't be able to do it. You and Miss Reedy are similar in that aspect, if you didn't know that.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, question number 10 is, what would you like to say to the Jefferson crowd tuning in today?
I miss you. I can't wait to see you again. And I hope you guys are all staying safe and, keeping your brains active and having fun. And I miss you and I can't wait to see you.
Perfect. Well said, Miss Dando. Thanks for joining me this morning.
Thanks, Mr. Miller.
See you later.
Bye.
Oh, man, Miss Van Note, she is fantastic. All righty, Jefferson. Now, the next challenge for you is you, your family, your siblings, somebody at your house. Can you videotape yourself reciting the Pledge of Allegiance and share it with me? I can include this in the announcements. This is not required, but you're more than welcome to try and do this. Tyler, you did an awesome job yesterday, buddy. Videotape this and either email it to me or share it with me in Google. We will do the same thing for the Jefferson Jet motto. The wonderful Miss Stacy has volunteered to help with this, so if it is easier for you to share these with Miss Stacy through a text message or on the Jefferson PTC Facebook page, and then she will get these to me. Come on, Jets, help me out and get these Pledge and Jefferson Jet mottos video into me or Miss Stacy. Well, Jefferson, let's wrap up these announcements for this Tuesday. We are now ready for the Pledge of Allegiance. So, Jets, please stand and join us. Remember, stand tall, stand proud. Here we go. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Remember, after the Jefferson Jet motto, there will be another video from the PS22 chorus. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time for the Jefferson Jet motto. We say the Jefferson Jet motto every day. Now we look for those who believe in it. So let's show it, Jefferson. And now I want to hear you say it, Jets. Who are we? We are Jets. We are kind. We are safe. We are responsible. And we are respectful because we are Jets. Once again, if you have not heard it yet today, we love you and I appreciate you tuning in. Make positive choices. Be kind to each other. Have a terrific Tuesday. Stay learning, Jets. Peace. Now, our PS22 chorus, for some of you who do not know this song, it's one of the most underrated songs maybe ever. It is a little bop. If you don't know bop, then you might want to check it out because it is one catchy tune.
So you guys just jump in on the chorus, right? Yeah. There you go. Yesterday, stripping this life. You could do all that's right. You took me back. Gone so fast. Oh yeah. And gone so fast. Yeah. Oh, so long to the ones who really care. In the end, we really always there. When you get old, feelings in your head. And it's a big blue, it's still care. It's a big blue, it's still care. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, oh yeah, and I'm about to go. Yeah, better see that flow in the rose. You better wanna love, you better find out which one grows. It's secret no one knows. Secret no one knows. What knows? No one knows. All right. Sam, we got a hand.
How was your life with the PS32?
How was your life with the PS52 cars, Dan?
Well, our life was bad before, and now it's incredible.
Exactly.
We think of you guys like cake. Just sliced better when you're just around it, smelling it. I mean, eating, not eating you, but you know what I mean.
You guys are. I say I'm more of a pie guy, so I'd say you're like pie.
Yeah.
You guys sound great.
I'd say you're like chocolate cake. It's Chocolate cake wins.
See you, Jets. Peace.